Oh, hey. So, Xiao is back, easy? What a relief.
I heard the Draconian Elders helped improve his predictive abilities. That should help us hold our own against the Photoners.
But an upper hand in an intel war won't do much against someone as tough as Shiva.
Whose side are you on, anyway? Though from what I've heard, she is incredibly powerful. And Shiva's not the only one. Those two minions of hers seem pretty dangerous too. Who the heck are they?
Oh, right. Them.
Do you know something, Aurora?
Yeah, apparently those two minions are victims of the Photoners too.
How so?
It all started with a single vessel, the ultimate vessel, created for the sole purpose of manipulating photons. But it gained intelligence, and so two deities were created to assist it. Those were Mitra, goddess of deceit, and Varuna, god of justice.
Varuna? Why is that familiar? I remember now. When I was summoned to Omega, he was there. You were there too back then. Didn't you recognize him?
You think I had time for people watching? I don't exactly remember the face of every man I see either. But he may have recognized me, even though I look different from how I did way back when.
So that's why, when we headed to Epic's Imperial capital from the South Fortress, he wasn't there. Usually he's stuck to that princess like glue, but he said he had other business to attend to, because you were there perhaps.
Anyway, at the time those three were created, the final replica of the Akashic Records, the Profound Darkness, was born. As a last resort, the ultimate vessel was stripped of its self-awareness. It was to serve as a vessel for the Profound Darkness. So, the formerly self-aware ultimate vessel was discarded in subspace, along with her attendants, Mitra and Varuna. They too were victims, created and abandoned at the whim of the Photoners.
But we're not Photoners. Why come after us?
Yeah, I feel for them, but it's tough to have sympathy when they're acting like such jerks. So, go ahead, Guardian. Beat them to a pulp.
O mighty shadow, darker than the blackest night, bestow upon me the power to devour my enemies and become Phantom. At the cusp of twilight, vanish into darkness amidst the moonlit gloom.
Of something quicker than the eye can see. So this is the new Phantom class, huh?
But what was with the, dramatic reading right before your attack? Wouldn't that give the enemy plenty of time to escape? I mean, is that really necessary?
Of course it's necessary. Enemies who hearken to my words will be petrified with fear, draining them of their resolve to flee in the face of certain death. This umbral incantation is needed to stop the enemy cold in its tracks.
I don't know. Are you sure you're not just chanting because it sounds cool?
Patty, don't just come out and say it!
Don't be absurd. The chant is essential for victory. At least speaking for myself, it is.
I think I get it. If you want to be a Master Phantom, you've got to go full edgelord and embrace the darkness. I don't have a clue what it means, but that little speech you gave sure sounded cool. Teach me the way of the Phantom.
What are you doing, stupid? You've already made Kyoku mad enough as it is.
Very well.
Really?
The Phantom class depends not upon ridiculous concepts such as justice in battle. Think only of defeating your enemy. Disregard justice. Look away from the light and never fear the power of darkness. In your case, Guardian, I can only imagine what an Arx Op as powerful as you could do as a Phantom. If that justice-obsessed simpleton sees something in you, then even she may have some redeeming qualities after all. Perhaps I've said a bit too much. Farewell.
That guy's so friggin' cool! I want to do that awesome chant too! Almighty Phantom, shrouded in darkness!
Shredded? I think shrouded is the word you're looking for if you're trying to sound like him. Whatever. What kind of scoop did you get on the new Phantom class and its advocate, Patty?
Tormented warriors, wreathed in blackest mystique. Words as sharp as any blade, their sanguine judgment falls heavy and swift. Behold the 11th class Phantom!
And we've lost her.
It's horrible! Just plain horrible! I refuse to accept this!
Would you stop whining? Ah, it's you. Don't mind Katori here.
I've gotta know! Why is the Phantom class so popular despite not having a lick of advertising? Oh, do you think they were forced into phantomhood through Code Abyss?
Please ignore Katori and her delusions.
Now you're calling me delusional?
It is a bit puzzling how a class could gain so much recognition without any advertising.
Saga and I put our hearts and souls into promoting our class to get bouncers on the map! So it doesn't seem fair to me. What do you think happened? Seriously? It's kinda cool? That's it? Something is not right here! Do you realize what Stratos did to popularize the hero class? So much...
Advertising. Pathetic.
How long have you been behind me?
Anyone convinced to be a Phantom through advertising will eventually face regret and ruin.
How did you fly under my radar from such a short distance? That takes remarkable skill. Are you the Phantom Advocate? The one they call Kyoku?
It is you, isn't it? What do you have up your sleeve? I mean, zero advertising? Come on! Wait! Did you use some sort of, like, reverse psychology? Advertising by not advertising! Is that a thing?
Don't be absurd.
There's nothing absurd about it! Getting your class recognized is a big deal! Stratos put a huge amount of effort into promoting the hero class, and it's paid off!
That is precisely what I'm calling absurd.
How dare you insult Stratos like that!
She poured her heart and soul into that class!
Pardon, Katori. She's not exactly one to keep a cool head. Still, would you humor me and answer one question? You said something about facing regret in ruin. What did you mean by that?
Exactly what I said. Walking the path of the Phantom is a grave undertaking. One who is not ready to abandon justice, who becomes a phantom as a result of advertising, will die full of regret and despair. Only those who realize that even justice has its limits will naturally be called to the way of the Phantom. Only the latter deserves to be a Phantom. That's all there is to it.
So, you accept only those who have fully prepared themselves in body and spirit, the opposite of a hero who embraces growth.
The meaning of life is different to a hero. The Phantom exists solely to achieve what is unachievable through justice. The indecisive are nothing but a hindrance. If you want them, I cede them all to you. Farewell.
Of all the arrogant, sour-faced blowhards I've met, he really takes the cake!
His resolve is commendable, but overconfidence can be dangerous. You'd best be careful.
Hey! Is that the big shot secret to success? Being an arrogant jerk? Right, it's time for a tactical shift. I'll be the biggest jerk in the fleet if it means getting new recruits.
You seem to be laboring under a key misconception here.
Emergency announcement. We are getting increased readings on the profound darkness in the nefarious skies.
Keoki, you coward! I said that was enough, so why didn't you stop?
I have no problem being called a coward.
You've gone too far! Don't you care about my feelings? You're such an idiot, Keoki.
Wait. Why is everyone staring daggers at me? I sense great hostility.
Because you're the bad guy here, Keoki. Right?
Don't be absurd. Me? In the wrong? I couldn't be... could I?
Let me explain what happened. We were in Amduskia to suppress Draconians in the corrupted region. The tainted Fallspawn were extremely tough, but I wanted to take them on in a fair fight, in the name of justice.
Pathetic. And how'd that work out for you?
Our operatives suffered heavy casualties, and because I was so fixated on my front, they got hurt shielding me from a sneak attack. I was distracted and let my guard down. But suddenly, the tainted Fallspawn started dropping one after another. It was Keoki and his Phantom, zapping at work, even though I asked him not to do it.
So what? You were ordered to suppress the Draconians. Slaughter is not how you keep justice. Your insistence on righteousness and proper methodology is what led you to sustaining casualties. Is that what a hero does?
Well, no, but...
A hero virtuously protects others, fighting to the very end. No, that's your conviction. But conviction dulls the mind. Now that you've faced a situation where justice failed to protect those you value, do you still subscribe to it? Justice has clouded your judgment. Use your own eyes to determine what is right. That is what will keep your mind sharp. I don't want to see you get hurt again.
I'm fine now, Keoki. I'm a different person than I was back then. When my kind of justice can't solve the problem, your version of it can help. I see that now. Anyways, my apologies for all that drama. I'd better be off now.
Hey, mate. I feel like it's been a while since the two of us shot the breeze. I heard the announcement about what happened. There's hope on the horizon, but we've got to stay focused, huh? I probably already said this, but Yusi and I are general affairs, so we're up to our necks with work and deployment orders. But I reckon we've still got it a lot easier than you do as a guardian, mate. If there's anything I can do, no matter how trivial you might think it is, just let me know. Happy to pitch in whenever, mate. It's a relief to hear that from you. But if I'm being honest, I'm not without an ulterior motive here, mate. I'd like to see to it that Yusi and Aurora can live freely someday. I mean, walking through life with your own personal rain cloud, agonizing over once being Darkfalls, must really be tough. That's why I promised myself I'd do something for him. Seems like you already sussed that out, though. Second on my list is offering my services to you, however they might be needed. Crap! Just remembered I've got a meet-up with Yusi. Gotta go. Sorry to chat and run, mate. Better be off now. Knock 'em dead out there.
Brilliantly struck, Kikuhime! Why, I do believe I've ruptured an organ! Mon ami, it's a pleasure to see you again. No need to worry. This injury is but a part of Kikuhime's training. An irreplaceable asset indeed. Anything I may receive from my little darlings, be it an injury or otherwise, is something to be proud of. She's saying, "Nice to meet you. I am Kikuhime. You honor me with your presence." And such. Kikuhime is one of my more well-mannered, refined little darlings. Isn't she affable? She's a bit of a worrier, yet ever so gracious. She's always kind enough to massage my aches when I'm fatigued. Would you, Kikuhime? Ow! 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 I think you worked the knot out! Ow! 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 Her famous gut punch massage gets it done. Cold sweat never stops, and it's heaven. Her love always hits like a brick. What do you think, mon ami? Isn't my little darling the sweetest? It's a massage. This loosens the muscles, eliminates fatigue, and even burns those pesky calories. Just feeling the overwhelming love flow from her constant attacks, why, it nearly brings me to tears of joy. Her technique and poise while stringing together blow after blow. It's so elegant, so magnifique, truly a work of art. Ever the demure maiden, my Kikuhime. Of course she's embarrassed by such lavish praise. You humble thing, you! Ah, yes, mon ami! Allow me to show you Kikuhime's resplendent, spectacular combos next! Ah! Oh, wait, I didn't mean to... Oh, no! Take it easy! Ow! You're just brimming with motivation today, Kikuhime. But please, wait a...
O power of darkness residing within me, the time is now. Hearken to our eternal covenant. Hey, it worked? Oh, it's you. Please don't give me that look. The new Phantom class was just made official, right? So I can only assume the Advocate will come and badger me into selling it for him. What do you mean I could just say no? I'd feel bad doing that, considering how much effort they put into making these classes. So I'm practicing for when the time comes, and he needs me to do PR for him. I helped out with Stratos, didn't I? Heed my summons, oh mighty Phantom Advocate! Whoa! I actually summoned him?
Somebody called for me. For the Phantom. Was it you? You again? Waiting for the Phantom, are you? Perhaps you're fascinated with death.
Yeah, I don't think that's it at all. Anyway... What sort of advertising does a Phantom need? Lay it on me, baby! I've been practicing some potential lines.
What are you talking about? Who asked you to promote me?
Huh? Well, I mean...
I heard someone calling out, so I heeded the summons. You're telling me it was just some juvenile prank?
Hold on now! Aren't you gonna advertise the new class? Don't you want people to learn the ways of the Phantom?
If you're that obsessed with promoting me, feel free to do so. On your own.
No, I'm not! It's just that Katori and Stratos were desperately trying to recruit for their new class, so I figured...
A Phantom has no need for that. We reside in darkness. Those who bask in the sun and only see light could never hope to understand. A word of advice for you. Renounce the way of the Phantom while you still can. Only oblivion awaits those who peer into the abyss. One last thing. That chant of yours was not half bad. A little training will go a long way. Farewell.
I don't know what to say, boss. You still keep some strange company. If he's not even promoting his class, I've been standing in front of all these shoppers chanting my butt off for nothing! I'll never live this down!
Hey, did you hear about the newly established Phantom class? Rumors are going around that it's the shadow of Arx, among other strange stuff. I'm sure it's unrelated to Void, but it still has me pretty concerned. The upper ranks that approved it think it holds an important place in the Arx community. But Arx is better off without a class that dabbles in shady practices. Anyone who's okay working under a questionable moral code is a bad apple in my book. That path only leads to sorrow. Maybe it's faster if I tell him directly.
I'm impressed you could sense me here.
So... out of curiosity, did you come to hear my songs, Kyokuya? As the Phantom Advocate?
Don't be absurd.
And let me ask this again. Why do you choose to live the way of the shadow? It only leads to sorrow.
Now that we have the hero class representing light, the natural order dictates that it cast a shadow. The light is too bright for me, which is why I've chosen the way of the shadow, where I can shape my destiny with my own hands.
So, you think being a shadow to balance out the light will bring you happiness? Still... if the shadow's power is found wanting, the shadow itself shall be consumed, life and all.
Well said. Your position in the Intelligence Bureau is based on merit after all. Yet I wonder if one who fits between light and dark can triumph over the sheer density of my shadow.
It's undeniable that you put a great deal of effort into obtaining that power.
Effort? Don't make me laugh. I was born with the talent to walk the shadow's path. Effort has nothing to do with it.
Did you never consider walking another path? Choosing to live as the shadow means inevitably hurting those you hold dear. It strips you of the ability to love and be loved in return. Do you fully understand this?
You're quite humorous. Listen well. Shadow appears in the absence of light. The two can never coexist. The one who knows only of light moves toward the shadow. The one who insidiously knows their despair shall take root. You asked how prepared I am to walk the path I've chosen, but you fail to realize that I have already walked it to the bitter end. Thus, it is not in the nature of a shadow to love or be loved.
Then, the sadness and despair you hold inside is the basis of the shadow.
If anyone is clinging to sadness, it is you. I cannot begin to fathom the depth of your sorrow. The shadow does not suit you. Compassion, kindness, and the ability to smile are traits unique to the powerful light. Perhaps I've said too much. Farewell.
Doesn't he know I'm the 0 of 6? How dare he show such disrespect? But I see right through him. He's keeping his distance from others so as not to hurt someone important to him. And although he denies it, I'm fairly sure he is a man of tremendous diligence. I sense there's something he's very passionate about achieving. I say he's worthy of our trust.
Emergency off announcement. We have commenced an operation to eradicate the profound darkness. All Arx Ops, report to the quest counter ASAP and join the mission.
Oh, it's you again. Listen carefully. Someone will soon approach you to ask, have you seen the Black Wolf? And you must reply, neither hide nor hair. Farewell.
Oh, hello. Have you seen Keoki? That means you did see him. Keoki's the only one who refers to himself as the Black Wolf. So he must still be in the area. Let's see. Come on, Keoki. Stop playing around and show yourself. I'm not gonna shut up until you come out. There's no point in disappearing. I can read you and your whole magician act like a book. So, educate me. When it comes to fighting, where do you think a hero's skill set is lacking most?
I'm not falling for that. Figure it out yourself.
I haven't slept for 3 days thinking about this, but I keep coming up short. So, I'm asking for your help.
A shadow cannot illuminate the light. I have nothing to teach you.
That's not true! You taught me a ton of academic stuff when we were little. I remember all the examples you used to make things easier for me. You're an excellent teacher. Luko said so too.
Luko? Who the devil is that?
Huh? I can't believe you said that! If Luko heard you, she'd be furious!
I've wiped all memory of the dead from my mind. And so should you.
She's not even dead! She's out there alive! Somewhere!
Then bring her before me at once. I'll kill her right here and now.
How could you say something so horrible? The 3 of us promised to all pitch in and overcome any obstacle that stood before us. Remember?
Irrelevant. I'll never forget what that traitor did to us. Never!
I sincerely apologize for involving you in this. It's something that happened a long time ago between us. The 3 of us were inseparable growing up. We learned together, laughed together, and developed an amazing bond. Luko eventually joined Arx to work as a kind and hospitable maid. I was so proud of her. But 5 years ago now, something happened. One day, Luko sent a letter to me and Keoki, inviting us to a beautiful old mansion just outside the city. She didn't give a reason, which I found a little strange, but we went to the mansion the next day anyway. No one was there to greet us, though. We ended up never hearing from Luko again. We searched desperately for her, but the Arx database eventually listed her as deceased because her signal totally vanished.
That's a load of garbage. She set a trap at that mansion in a bid to kill us.
You're wrong. There's gotta be some reason why she called us there and just vanished.
Lie to yourself all you want. Investing in false hope will only lead you to ruin.
I know, it's just... Luca was so kind. All she wanted was to take care of people. I refused to believe she would try to hurt us like that. Besides, even among cats, she's one seriously sturdy gal. I refuse to give up hope. When she's back, I'll be the first to welcome her home with open arms.
Long time no see, Sierra. Good to see you've got a handle on things around here.
It's not all smooth sailing, I assure you. But hey, I'm so glad you're okay, Shao.
I am. Thanks for holding down the fort.
Shao.
Wow, a personal visit from Oak. To what do I owe the honor? Ow. Whoa, Oak.
That's not funny, you know? You really put us through hell. Sierra was beside herself. And she wasn't the only one. Everyone was worried sick about you. For you to waltz in here and play it off so casually? Come on, Shao.
You're absolutely right. Forgive me, my friends. And thank you for caring about me. Sorry for all the trouble, guys. I got one useful thing out of it, though. I can connect to Camise and track photoner activity now.
Is this the makeup of the enemy forces?
They had the element of surprise, which made them a threat. Not anymore, though. It's time to regroup and launch a counter-offensive. Sierra, can I count on you one last time?
You bet! Sounds like it's time for us to act. Come on, Theo.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry to put you through all this trouble. Thanks to all of you, my image is now visible through the Dracolite, although my main body is on Amduskia. The mothership is still under occupation. The link I had with it is completely gone, and we have no way of re-establishing contact at this time. The mothership is currently surrounded by Shiva's squadron. All operations are at her command. Honestly, I feel as if my own home was invaded. To say I'm unnerved is putting it lightly. We still don't have any means of reclaiming it. But I can assure you, we'll find a way. And when that time comes, we'll need all the help we can get from you. I'm counting on you.
Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. In fact, I'm doing much better now that I'm not lugging Xiao around. Oh, I'm gonna be staying on Amdeskia for a while.
What?
Xiao's main body is on Amdeskia, and I've got a connection to him. So I guess you could call me his resident bodyguard.
Will you be okay by yourself? Won't you get lonely?
Boy, I wish I was by myself.
Hey, Sarah! Are you ready yet or what? Whoa, hey! It's you and my predecessor!
Are you going with her, Claris Craze?
Darn right! I didn't want Sarah to be all alone, so I volunteered!
I wasn't going to be alone, silly. It's a key area, so one of the 6 was going with me regardless. In fact, I dare say that bringing her might actually be inviting more trouble. But I suppose I can see the logic behind it. Certainly!
What? You're even smaller than me, so don't give me that attitude!
What are you talking about? You're the smallest! By far!
Anyone with even one eye can clearly see I'm the bigger one here! Stay out of this, Sarah! Oh, it's you! If you want Sarah, she's on patrol right now. Anyway, talk some sense into her.
Hey! Perfect timing! Tell this little one to stop whining! If you would!
Again with the little one? Why does this scaly pipsqueak keep saying I'm the tiny one here? We're not getting anywhere! Hey, Bonehead, what do you think? Oh, yeah? Well, that's not what I was really asking. But I suppose I'm partly to blame.
Okay! I've got it! Take a good look at this! Little Arx! Who's the rat now?
Whoa!
Well, convinced that I'm the larger one after all?
Whatever. Bigger isn't necessarily better, though. There's a ton of benefits to being small.
Oh, really?
Yup, you bet.
What kind of benefits are there?
What kind? Well, for starters, a nimble frame means mobility in battle. Smaller people are less likely to run into obstacles or get hit by enemy attacks. They can quickly adapt, attacking with precision, confidence, and dexterity. We're the total package.
Okay. Look at the Hillworms thing the other day. You were attacking with
with something that easy was mere child's play for someone as awesome as me.
Being small is really neat. What else? Any other benefits to being tiny?
What else? Hey, Bonehead, give us some more examples. Aha! We never bump our heads on low ceilings. Another thing, if you're of small stature, just 2 donuts will fill you up. But since you get full right away, you can't really pig out, so there's that.
That's so sad.
But when you're small, sometimes people give you candy.
Yes! Now that's fantastic! Being small has its advantages. So then... I can be candy too, if I look like this, right?
Oh, yes! All right, Bonehead, the time has come to serve us shorties. Candy me! Step on up and let the sweet times roll!
Yeah!
You two, there's signs of activity from the Photoner fleet. Could you come to the bridge, please?
Hi there, you two. Welcome back.
Oma, are you feeling better now?
I wouldn't say I'm at 100%, but I'm close enough. Xiao's back, and I can hardly just sleep through everything.
Here's the predicted deployment of enemy forces. Looks like they're going to teleport into the city area for a direct boarding off.
The way my photon senses are tingling, it's probably just for recon. I'd be shivering non-stop if this was a full-on assault.
But if we know they're coming, we can plan for it.
I'm sure they've thought this through. But we should be able to at least throw them off a little if we intercept them when they arrive. Basically, whoever hits first hits hardest. And that is where you two come in.
Yes, we'll do our best together.
Great. I'm counting on you both.
Specialty, Code, Attack. Completed.
The profound darkness has been successfully routed. We are grateful for your cooperation, Arx Ops.
You two, there's signs of activity from the Photoner fleet. Could you come to the bridge, please?
Yes, well...
Great.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Yes! Well...
Still breathing?
Phantasy. Code. Attack.
The advanced team has been wiped out.
They appear to be predicting our moves quite accurately. I wonder how things are on the other end.
Hold it! We're still on combat deployment! Where do you think you're going at a time like this? Oh, are you bored? How about I do my part to liven things up a little? Well, I'll be. You've got
Maria!
Your parlor tricks won't work on me.
towel already? It's not every day I get to fight myself. You sure that's all you've got?
What a pain. It's no use. My cover's blown. I'm copying them with laser precision. Why isn't it working?
If they can calculate on the same level as the Akashic records, that would explain why they can see through disguises. This is a wondrous advancement in my eyes. One worthy of a being that we photoners gave rise to.
Arx mobile weapons incoming. They likely tracked our location from our teleport coordinates.
Is this their idea of comeuppance? Quickly they let small successes go to their heads. So predictable, and so emblematic of the failures they wrought.
The strike team has been wiped out!
They still couldn't get through even with their output? Recall all units!
Yes, sir! All units return to ship! I repeat, all units return to ship!
Oh, we're back to playing tag again? How trifling. I grow so weary of being it.
Even the advanced AIS models crumpled like tinfoil before her. This is getting ridiculous. The photonic mass stored in her body is, quite frankly, ludicrous. Photon attacks don't even touch her. And her body's been enhanced to the point where physical strikes may as well be friendly handshakes. She's a formidable foe, all right.
Hypothetical calculations complete. Our assumptions were way off. I just derived Shiva's theoretical max output from the last engagement's measurements. Here it is.
Holy moly! Look at those numbers! Are you sure you didn't misplace a decimal somewhere? This would mean she's as powerful as all of Arx combined! That's nuts!
Nuts? Maybe. But true. Her powers make more sense when you consider that she alone houses the collective photonic abilities of all photoners. When she showed up on the Arx ship before, from the way she was acting, there's zero question that she was just amusing herself.
But not even we could lift a finger against her back then.
She either absorbs or deflects anything but the most intensely focused photon attacks. You'd need an equivalent amount of photons to do so much as stand your ground in a fight against her. Yes, I think you're looking at this from the right angle.
A way to suppress photons? Oh, that's right! I remember!
Yes, Matoi. The sealing circle that Kikuhime used to bind your power when you were altered by the profound darkness. That was originally a field designed to seal Magatsu's power. If we could repurpose it for sealing Shiva's power, that is, her photons, then we might just stand a chance.
Yes! We can do this! I just know Kikuhime will be glad to help us! Come on! Let's go pay Kikuhime a visit on Haruka-tan! What is it? Bye now. Hello there. Huh? Goodbye.